It all started with songs of praise and worship. Members enjoyed the peaceful and spiritual rendition of some African gospel songs by the choir. As the atmosphere appeared charged, not even those gathered in church were ready for what was about to happen. We began to notice what appeared very much like an uneasy calm via the obvious body language of some of the members. Like it's not common to see a member leave his seat and sit on a table on the altar. Then it was time for hell to be let loose as the pastor in charge walked in and sat quietly in his usual position. Then, like a grizzly bear out of a trap, pandemonium took over. The house of worship suddenly turned to a WWE ring. As unrestrained anger enveloped the house of God, the altar was desecrated, peace shoved out of the window, and anarchy reigned in the most unlikely place. As this continued, the street was taken over by a crowd keen to get a bird's eye view of the pandemonium. Inside the church, having succeeded in driving away the pastor, some of the members spoke on what could have caused the show of shame.
He has been giving the church a problem. He has been causing chaos in the church. He has been fighting members and been insulting and raising bad covenant on members of the church. He raises funds in the church and keep the money in his purse without giving to the church authorities.
What this man has done is to destabilize the church, to destroy this church. And I will not back that. The Bible says follow peace with all men and holiness.
He came with a letter of level 7, step 1. And he now demanded for level 9, step 9. And we now tell him that it is not possible. But look at the letter given to you. If at all there is a mistake on the letter, go back to Ibadan and bring another letter. Along the line, we now decided to make peace reign. Baba, we will give you level 8, step 1. We now paid him 3 months' salary in May, February, March, April. We paid him salary. We paid that money in May. Still yet, he said that my money is not complete. That we have to pay him level 9.
More accusation and counter-accusation. The man in the eye of the storm gave his version of what led to the fracas.
I asked them that I want to see the account of the church, which they failed to render. Then, for the past 5 months now, I've been here. I said, I want to see, okay, if I cannot have access to the former one. So from the time that I started work here, I want to see my own account. They refused to render it. Then I told them that they should not spend any money without approval by me, which they refused.
The pastor says he will eagerly wait for the verdict of the church authorities in Ibadan. Ivy Kano, TVC News, Lagos.